So what are the pros of using a prop firm? Well, first and foremost, it lowers your risk as a trader. Now, what does that mean? Let's say hypothetically you get funded with a 50K account. You have access to essentially $2,500 of capital. The process of you getting funded, you're only paying about $150. There's a $110 activation fee monthly, or you pay $160 one time. I stick to the monthly one. Anyways, so you're only risking $150 for $2,500 of capital versus if you funded your own account with $2,500 and you lose that account, you just lost $2,500. Versus if you lose your funded account, you're only losing $150 in reality. And it disciplines you as a trader if you're looking to follow the rules. And it allows you for way bigger sizing. You can go up to 10 contracts on the NASDAQ, which is absurd margin, right? Never do that. And you get access to professional tools and platforms. For example, on Tradeovate, you get access to the order flow suite for free, which includes TPO charts, footprint charts, which are the bid and ask, cumulative delta, and lots more, which costs a lot of money to have. And you get the CME data, which means you get access to live instead of delayed charts on your TradingView. And as well, you can link your Tradeovate account to TradingView for free. It's a big pro, by the way, because these tools easily cost hundreds per month. And so the cons are strict rules. You can't swing on a funded account. What essentially that means is by the end of the day, by 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Eastern, it auto liquidates your positions. You can't swing it, which sucks. But when the market reopens, you can just reopen your position. But such a headache, because what if the market gaps up or gaps down, or you miss the opening by like 5 seconds and like NT's already up 10 points or down 10 points? Headache, right? And there's trailing drawdown. So let's say hypothetically you finally get funded, you make $1,000, but then you lose that 1,000, and your account is back at 50K. You only have $1,500 of drawdown left before you lose your account because of how the trailing drawdown works. But let's say you make $4,000 on the account. Your drawdown comes down to $50,100 on a 50K account. So no worries. After you pass that $2,500 mark, there's no worries about drawdown. But before that, it's such a headache. And prop firms only offer limited products, such as only futures. You can't trade options. You can't trade Apple. You can't trade Microsoft. You can't trade these names in general. You can trade indices such as ES and Q. You can trade other futures like wheat and corn. You can also trade Bitcoin futures and Ethereum futures. And finally, before I let you guys go, we're also going to be talking about the pros of using Apex versus all the other firms. Now, I know for sure they pay you because, as you can tell, I've got paid several times, and I trust that they will pay you as well. And this is not a sponsored video. We're not sponsored by Apex whatsoever, but we are recommending to use that is because we use it ourselves. We trust it enough. That's why we recommend it. Now, 100% of the first $25,000 go to you. Most firms pay less. 90 to 10%. So which that means is that after $25,000, after you make your first 25 grand, it's a 90 to 10 split. I don't know many prop firms that do that. And it's a simple one step, 7 days to pass an evaluation. 90% of prop firms are gonna tell you you have 2 phases. Let's take FTMO, for example. Absurd amount of money to buy one account, and then there's 2 phases. What if you fail the second one? You know, you can trade up to 20 accounts with a trade copier, which is amazing. So hypothetically, if you have 20 accounts and you make $1,000, you essentially make 20K. Yeah. Scaling wise, such big opportunities, such a big advantage for us traders. And there are no minimum trading days or requirements. A profit, for example, Top Step, you can't make more than $1,500 a day, and that is so unfair. You know, and like, what if I had a good day? What if I like by accident make 2K or 3K in a single day, which happens to me a lot of times where I have a really nice day and I make 1.7K or 2K. And them limiting me would really suck, because what? With Apex, luckily they don't do that. There's more contracts per plan, which means 10 contracts NQ. There are no firms that allow such. It's really degenerate. There's so many people that get lucky off of this and like slap 10 NQ off market and just NQ pumps so magically and they make a shit ton of money, but never do that. Really degenerate. You need to be disciplined and stoic. No emotions involved, no greed and no fear. They have the lowest costs, literally. $20 for an account is crazy. And also you get a free NinjaTrader kit. And now to wrap things up, there's gonna be a code on the screen that you can use for when Apex does an 80 or 90% sale, so you can take advantage of that. All right, so to wrap things up, by now you should know what prop firms are, the two types of prop firms, how prop firms operate and how you get funded, and the process of payouts. How do payouts work? The pros and cons of being a funded trader, and the pros of using Apex.